Hello? It's weird. I don't know why. It just said my mic was disconnected. Didn't even unplug or replug anything. It literally just said mic just disconnected for no reason. But whatever. We're good. I'm trying to think. I don't think I changed my setup at all, so I don't know why it would have done that. How you guys doing? Drops are over. I know everyone's sad. The end of days. Okay. Let me just close Premiere. I was editing my Lego TikTok. I also should probably prepare YouTube stream and also get my tweet ready. I don't think I'll stream too long today, chat, just because I'm like, I put enough time in with my drop streams. I feel like today's a nice day to just like, put in a 3 hour. But we'll see. It depends on how vibes are, how matches are, and also if people join me. If people join me, I'll probably stream longer. It's my birthday today, 31. I'm spending it alone again, except for being with you in chat. Then are you truly alone? Yes, you are. I mean, some people love that. Also, I'll look at the Jinxie bundle in a second, but I'm trying to get a screenshot real quick. I know Annie has been saying, she's like, I kind of just want to spend my birthday this year alone.
I just love Dex.
I kind of get it.
Let's go.
Okay, post that I'm live. Fellow old person. Guys, we're not old. We're young. So, I'd heard about this before. I guess they're releasing creator bundles. But I don't really understand. So, have they announced anything about this? Because I saw Kudos tweet about it, but I don't think the Rainbow Six Twitter account has said anything. And what I want to know is, do creators get a share of this, or is it just an honor of them? It better be like a share program. I'd be really upset if they were like, yeah, we'll just, take the money. It's all about the creator, so it better have some share program so they actually earn stuff. Overall good skin though. A little bright, so you probably will die a lot with it, but it looks good.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for sub Donald and Desire with the 2 months. Thank you. All right, wait queue. I did see. What is it? Oh no, where was it? Here. Why is it so? Oh, I was like, why is it showing so many operators? But it's because all these people have the shotgun. I'm curious how often they'll do this because so they just did. Oh, my code expired again. Gotta update that. So they just did this bundle with the Yana. When did this come out? Like end of last season?
I just love Dex,
and then they
bro.
did the Dokubi bundle for the artist. That was the drops in the first 2 weeks. God damn. And then now they're doing this. So that's now like 3 creator things in a very short time span. I feel like that's very, very quick. Thanks for 22 months, man. Nippletron. Can we ban mods? We should be able to be honest. Oh, it's because they're roasting you for being old. Damn. Feels bad, man. Maybe you shouldn't be old. Do, 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 do. I'll put on some music for myself while we queue. Remember, Scott, the mods are older than you. I don't know about that. The mods are old, but they're not older. They get really upset when you mention that they're no longer young. I would say anything. Once you're older than university age, you're old. So what's university age? 18 to 22? So 23 plus, you're old. I think that's fair. Once you're out of university, you're a full-fledged adult. "23 is old." I think in the grand scheme with, especially with the Zoomers, literally like anything outside of university is just ancient. Do I watch the EML? No, I have not watched like any of it. It's on at the same time I stream, so I'm not gonna watch it, and I don't really feel like co-streaming because I need content. Also, I want to know, why did they call it the EML? It used to just be called the EU League. Now, what's the M? Is it Europe MENA League? What if you're in uni and you're 23? Predator.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for some pumpkin jam. I think when you start hitting 26 is when you start being old, when you start thinking about settling down. I think that's too broad. Because some people think about settling down super early, especially if you're like religious. Religious people usually are like looking for marriage at 19. My brother got married at 19. Sounds very Hispanic. I'm gonna go warm up my homemade mac and cheese. Y'all suck. They want marriage at 19 so they can start getting banged. I've never heard someone say getting banged. But what's MENA? Middle East, North Africa. That's what it stands for. Selling down at 19 in this economy. I mean, to be fair, the people who are like religious selling down at 19 are probably like living out in the really cheap part of the country, and you know, it's different. It's a different life over there. It do be a Latino commonality, yeah. I think I was a late marriage for a Latino. I got married at 29. Wasn't it 28? I mean, I'm 30 now and I got married less than a year ago. You do the math, Josh. I submitted a crazy cheater 2 accounts at the same time. We've had a lot of cheaters like that not too long ago. I think I've already made like 3 or 4 videos of people cheating on multiple accounts at the same time. That don't feel right. It's been less than it's been less than a year. Hasn't it? Wait.
I just love dicks, bro.
No, no. Fuck. I'm wrong. No. It was 2 years ago. I am thinking of Shane. Shane's wedding was last year. My age is getting to me. Oh no. To be fair, I have a valid excuse for forgetting. Happy for your own anniversary. When we were driving to Niagara Falls the other day, Annie was talking about, she was just like, what are we going to do for our anniversary or whatever? And I was like, when is that again? And she just looked at me and I was like, what? And she's like, how did you forget? I'm like, I can't remember off the top of my head. And then she was just staring at me and I was like, yeah, well, when's our other anniversary, our dating anniversary? And she's just like, I don't know. I'm like, exactly. I was like, I remember that one. And then she was just like, well, it's different. This is a bigger deal. I'm like, is it really? Is it really? And then I told her what day our dating anniversary was. And I was wrong. And then she's like, wait, wasn't it like March 13th? I'm like, fuck, I think you're right. My bad. I thought it was like March 17th or March 10th or something. I can't remember. I can't remember what I said. I did play myself. It's okay. Annie and I are not really big on dates. We don't care. I mean, obviously she would want me to remember her wedding anniversary, but we don't care about having to like celebrate on a specific day or anything. The date itself doesn't matter. Because we usually do like Valentine's like a week late. Anniversaries we're kind of like, we'll do something later. I think what's nice is that whenever we go to celebrate something, we usually go on Mondays because it's my day off, and then restaurants are dead. So we're not going on a weekend where it's packed and busy. That's just what she tells you. I swear. Played 4 games and 3 of them with cheaters. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. Oh, I hate when that happens, Sharpie. When you say something and you typo. I'm always the one who calls out typos, and I'll stand by that. But today I roasted Rob, and I fucking typoed while I was roasting him, and then he pointed it out, and I was like, it's over, it's over. What are the odds that I throw that down and it's perfect cover for the people who are rushing through this one particular window? What are the fucking odds? There for the Rob thing, he did one of those videos where like it says who you look like and he got Shrek. And then I was roasting him for looking like Shrek. Ooh. And then I always thought he looked like Sid the Sloth, but then I think my phone autocorrected to Side the Sloth, and then he roasted me for that, and my roast was canceled out. Play a match with 2 cheaters on my team. Their KD was horrible. It seemed like they were using the OBS cheats they just fixed. Should I send it to you, or do you already have one covering that? I don't really have one covering because it's very hard to actually, like, you know, show it. It was kind of in the last hacker replay, but again, like, you can't really be like, yeah, for sure it was the OBS cheats. Because also they could just be bad cheaters. Doc is now the Raura. Province looking ass. What are OBS cheaters? There was a cheat. It's supposedly fixed now, but we don't know for sure. There was a cheat where with some settings you could basically, on OBS, you could see people through walls. But in game it still looked normal. So you'd have to like look at your OBS to see someone through the walls and then line them up on your OBS preview and then like play in game. Planting. Fakes it? Why would you get off of it? You had enough time to get planted and still get off without being at the 0 mark. You don't look 30, you look early 20s. I unfortunately get that a lot. Alright, fortunately, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. It's like, it's nice to look young, but then it's also like, bro, I'm an adult. And they're like, let's see some ID. The worst was when I'd go to restaurants and I'd be the, like, if there were 4 of us, I'd be the 4th one to order. There's one particular restaurant that this happened at, and I'll mention as the example, was that they asked everyone what drinks they wanted, and then I said, since I was the 4th one, I was like, what's the fruitiest drink you have? And he just like looked at me and was just like, I'm gonna need to see some ID. I'm like, that's what flags me? Asking for a fruity drink? And then he's like, I'm gonna have to see everyone's ID now because I have to see his. I think I was like 27. Correct. Who has the richest parents? In our chat? Probably Ben. They own 2 businesses on an island where the average house price is over like $2 million. Not your fault. You prefer to enjoy your alcohol rather than suffer through beer. True. Give me 1 beer. Where the fuck did the second one come from? You literally told me that your parents own 2 stores. I'm quoting you, Ben. Didn't... I thought they were gonna be at the main door, to be honest. 1 business, 2 locations. That's still 2 businesses. If I own 2 McDonald's franchises, that's still 2 businesses. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I own a McDonald's. Well, it's actually 2 locations. Idiot. Your charm is phasing through Goyo's sausage fingers. Oh, it is. He said, I'm team killing Rye Bread next round. I assume he just let him die. I heard someone break a camera. Wasn't stage. I have not slept today again. How the fuck do you not sleep?
I just love Dex, bro.
And if I did, you'd
Do
be
you think
far
QB
away
is playing
from
the
her.
long con and letting people cheat so they can get all the info and
Thanks for
cheats
7
they
months
need?
fatal.
Or you think the anti-cheat is useless and UB can't own up to it?
I think it's a mix. I think they are letting anti-cheat or letting cheaters run so they can get some more info, but I also think they just literally can't keep up. I think there's too many cheaters with free to play and with it being the summer where all the kids just get a new account and then cheat on it. Also, chat, yesterday I had to do one of the most difficult things I've ever had to do. I'm sure you guys have all been there. You all have that friend who's terrible at the game that you guys play, but you have to play with him because he's your friend. Yeah, that was me yesterday. I had to play Age of Empires with Drew, even though Drew sucks. I had to, you know, fight the urge to yell at him when he did stupid things. I was just like, it's okay, Drew. You're just trying. You're trying your hardest. It's like how I normally feel when I play Siege with Ben. Siege is the hero of Siege. What the fuck? What do I have pack I lost? I play Rails with some buddies that just suck. Me too. Oh. The rest of them just took site. Bro. How are they just in this site? I thought they were in kitchen. I was so confused. Because Doc was right next to kitchen. Or to dining. So I was like, there's no way they're in here. They have to be in kitchen where we have no control. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, he flashed himself. The Hibana was literally like arms up, could not see anything. Hydrate. This mac and cheese slaps. Happy for you, Scott. Not a huge mac and cheese guy. I've only ever really liked one mac and cheese, and it was the one Drew made, which had like breadcrumbs or something on top to make it crunchy. Breadcrumbs and bacon bits. Otherwise, mac and cheese is too cheesy. It's too lactosey, you know? Oh, and then the worst I ever had was Annie made Kraft Dinner white cheddar mac and cheese, and every bite I took for some reason reminded me of like puke, and I just wanted, like, I could not finish it. I was just like, this is disgusting. Like, I cannot eat this. I add broccoli cheddar to my sauce. What the fuck is a broccoli cheddar? It's when, can you make cheddar out of broccoli? Watch this, chat. Fuck. I thought I had it. Had an Azami shoot me through the map the other day on console in Oregon. An Azami did it? I think getting into the roof is mainly for attackers. I don't know. Oh, broccoli cheddar soup to the sauce. That's too cheesy for me. I have a limit on how much, like, cheese I can consume. Too much cheese is just bad. I know a lot of white people in chat are going to get offended and be like, that's my culture. There's no such thing as too much cheese, you know. Oh no, I got smoked. Okay, they can't possibly lose this. There we go. Maverick is still in Tall Tower. What is he doing? He's still setting up a claymore. Bro, you have maybe 10 seconds to get to site and he's still in tower. Oh, it swaps scenes? What? One sec, I can't, it's not letting me tab out. There we go. How did it swap scenes? Oh. Sorry. It's because... Actually, what caused that? Oh, I know what happened. So I moved my keyboard. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Oh. Okay. Let me position this so it doesn't happen again. So I have my keyboard. I have my Stream Deck. I moved it because over here it's too hard to hit now because of my new, what's it called, boom arm. But I don't want to put on the right because it's going to hit my mouse. That's annoying though. Where can I put this where it won't get hit and won't have issues? Because what happened is I moved my keyboard so I could make room for my food, and the cable on my keyboard hit the button, because I guess it's that sensitive, and swap scenes. If can it fit below the bar? It can't. It can. Ooh. Okay. This might work. It might work. Also, I did forget to re-enable the, what's it called? Play a 60-second ad redemption. No. And yes, it is a short SM7B. Oh, there's Sam. Okay. I'm not gonna hit it, right? I don't think so. Playing against Rootin' Tootin'. Skyscraper, Valkyrie. Since I'm trying to eat my lunch, I will go Blackbeard and Rush. Wait. Did you approve it,
I just love Dex.
Sharpie? Because I see it got flagged, and then they went through anyways. I don't know why it would get flagged. Thanks for 19 months, Proxy. Oh, yeah, it probably was the whole give me. If you say, like, give me a sub, whatever. Oh, you did approve it? Okay. My OBS chat is buggy now where, like, when you time someone out, I still see all their messages. Like, it doesn't actually delete them. And, like, when someone, you know, says something bad, I still see their message even though you ban them. So I don't know what's wrong with my OBS, but it's been buggy. That's all I have. Seems like a run out on our one diffuser person. Or solo diffuser person.
They have shootouts for the bathroom, don't push out. Like above.
Fuck. They're on both sides. Wait, oh, Dokubi's 1 HP already? Man, we suck at rushing. How do I tolerate this game for real? Basically, all my friends and myself have uninstalled at this point. Let me ask you a question. You play ranked? That was a hip-fire headshot.
You didn't say no, you should.
But everybody knows who
Sure,
wants to
that's
quit
fine.
this game or is tired of it. All they do is play ranked. It's like, yeah, it's fucking terrible. I just want to have fun, so I just play unranked. I do funny meme strats and have a good time. Ooh. Now it's free to play. Standard is miserable too. I don't know what to tell you there. I play unranked, and I would say I maybe come across a cheater in unranked once every like 3 days. Speaking of bad games and bad decisions and stuff, bro, I was pissed yesterday. I downloaded Tarkov because of the new wipe. One of my favorite things to do in Tarkov is scav runs because it's easy for me to load up a scav run. When I extract, it has like a 20-minute cooldown. I just edit for 20 minutes and then I do a scav run. And it's like a nice way to break up editing so it doesn't feel like a chore, right? Bro, they changed it. So the cooldown timer starts at 1 hour and 10 minutes. 1 hour 10. Like, there literally is, like, I just can't play scav runs anymore because I'm not waiting 1 hour 10 for a fucking scav to like, fresh. So I think Tarkov is also chalked. I don't really know what I want to do. I guess I'll stay as with you. I'm on US East and I heard that's one of the worst servers for cheating. Yeah, I mean, you can change your servers while dealing with a lot of cheaters. Just switch to like Central or South Central. Those are two of the best for the least amount of cheaters, but they also have lower populations. So you're gonna have longer queue times and probably worse matches.
They have the wall open. One side of the wall was open already. Watch out.
Kind of just want to jump in below and hold that. By a little bit. Oh, he's just on the stairs. I don't think Grim would have even been able to trade me if he was holding this more aggressively, but I didn't realize he ran to the left. Thanks for some miles. I've always played on US East, but I've never played it with a cheater. So that is the unfortunate thing, is that if you're a better player, you face cheaters. So like, luckily for you, being, I assume, in like silver or below, much less likely that you'll ever face a cheater. Also, there are cheaters in all ranks, but usually the cheaters in the lower ranks are so bad that you won't realize they're cheating. And peaks over with a 1.0 KD. So yeah, you're probably not facing hard lobbies where cheaters are going to be. To be fair, I played quite a bit of ranked this season. Currently set Emerald 5 and I've come across maybe 2 cheaters and I'm playing in the UK. Watch me, I'll get plagued with them. Also depends on when you play, how many people you play with, stuff like that. I'm solo queuing sometimes, so like, when I play by myself, that's 9 potential people that could be cheating. If you play in a 5-stack, only 5 potential people could be cheating. Assuming your friends don't cheat. Tarkov is chalked for now. The single player doesn't appeal to me though. It's like, I don't know. I know you could like what you said, you can enhance the AI to feel like real players, but I'm like, without it being real players, it just doesn't mean much to me. I guess you could argue that's what people feel like with ranked, but I'm just like, I just want always that possibility, that threat, and that people are gonna play, you know, how people actually play, and not just like how AI plays. Bro, what is happening? If he comes up black stairs, I'm kind of boned. I think Cav went down through the hatch.
He's down. Caveira's down on the staircase.
Oh.
Another one coming up though.
Oh, her head was poking out. Bro, what is Flores doing? He's still outside. The minute 30. He's still setting up. Oh no. What is my lobby? Oh, he's a new player. He's a copper. The rest of my team is champs, and we are all getting shit on. Thanks for sub, last curd. Bro, he has walls. Like our teammate does. He shouldn't be losing that, but it is a copper versus a champ. This guy is not. He's so upset while he's winning. He gets unranked. Who cares? I'll never understand that Nordic. People who care enough to save a KD is crazy to me. Damn, Sam. So what I'm hearing is that you started cheating? Trash talking that much and running out against champs versus I think the match replay has something interesting to say. I mean, some of them are champs too. Fluffy Puppy is probably a cheater actually, now looking at this. A 4 KD. But it's only 3 matches. Very inflated. Could just be a Smurf account. They either picks or tatty, it's all they got. I mean, the reality of the situation, I know people get uncomfortable when we have serious talks is they're probably kids who don't get like too much attention at home, and since it's summer vacation they're lashing out because any attention is good attention for them. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but that is generally how it goes. Oh. I didn't realize. Oh, Legion, yeah, was like fully in there with me.
They're planting karaoke. Last two, one's on window, one's
oh, it's the
right there.
It's the copper. He is lost. Damn. We all agree that PvP games during summer break or something else. The assault levels are off the charts. That's what Evan always says, where he's just like, back in the day, like, people would, if they were kids, would be too scared to talk. And now it's like the kids just have such egos. They are not at all afraid to talk shit. I'll play a little bit of Lucy. Have you seen the roof glitch defenders can do in Clubhouse? No, but I've heard of it. Haven't seen it. I have heard that a lot of the remastered maps have that bug, but also the non-remastered ones do too, so I think it's just all maps. I don't know if this is worth it because they're gonna be aiming right at it when they push in, but at the very least it'll make them move their aim. Also, the one we were talking about, PvP games were ruined over the summer because of kids. One game I've been playing a lot this summer and have not had ruined because kids don't play it. Age of Empires, AoE 4. Kids think that's an old person game, so very little toxicity. Actually, that's not true. There's a lot of toxicity, but it's adult toxicity, you know? My favorite, though, is that game more than anyone, people will, like, just straight up quit because they're like, guys, I have to go to work in the morning. Like, I don't have time to stay up and play these long-ass games. So if the matches are too long, they just straight up go to bed. I gotta remember, this is Modelo, the new player who's not that good.
Bravo coming in.
see the camera from here, bro. I think it's like perfectly behind the bar. Or the railing, rather. That's so annoying. Can I see it on the... Oh, that's the one.
He's in, he's in.
Ooh, just didn't react. I think it was on the railing, or sorry, behind the railing. I perfectly could not see it. Wait, my sandwich is falling apart. Just because he was talking a lot of shit, and he has a very inflated KD, I will check to make sure. I think he's just on a Smurf account, roasting people who like on our team are really, really bad and haven't played in a while, or ever. But just to make sure. Because Evan is right in that majority of the time the people who talk the most shit are the cheaters. But I'm assuming Smurf account probably queued with the other two champs. They're just trying to level it up for ranked is my guess. I know, Sam. Now I know. Looked normal. Normal-ish. I'm sure it's just a champ Smurf account. Talking shit in unranked when you're smurfing is crazy behavior. I just went on Reddit, and the first thing I see is Varsity talking about rank 2.0. I'm on the subreddit. Oh, I am. I'm reading through the comments. Surprisingly, comments aren't hating on me. One of the top comments was, though, I roasted Ben in that TikTok where I was just like, Ben's our shit friend. He's just gold. It's fine. And then everyone's always like, Ben catching strays. It's not. Why do I keep losing my mouse? Bro. Where's my mouse? There we go. I'm on full screen now. Man, I'm very surprised that the comments on the Reddit thread are nice. Hey, Panic. is doing Awakening any good. So Priest has been playing it a lot. He has like a mixed review. I can tell you what his review is. I have not played it, so I don't know. His mixed review is that he said the game is really good, the story is really good, but they're on kind of a dead server, so the end game is all like PvP based and rating based, and he said his server, because it's so dead, people are like, they don't want to actually fight, everyone just wants to be friends, so then they're like, if they see that Priest and his group are in an area, they're like, don't go here, like, they're griefers. And he's like, we're not griefing, we're playing the game. So his issue is that they're on a dead server, and he's just like, it's not as fun because no one actually wants to fight. Everyone just wants to run. And then he also said endgame content has been kind of, like, stale, because it's just like grind. But I don't know for sure. That's just his review. He's been playing it less since he got max endgame, whatever. How long does it usually take for cheaters to get banned? There is no rough estimate. The more blatant they are, usually the faster they're banned, but it can be anywhere between 1 hour to 2 weeks. Could be anything. Yeah, I do not report people from Hacker Replay. I watch it and that's it. I can't get people banned. I had for a little bit an ability to like at least be like, hey, there's this blatant cheater in Hacker Replay, if you could ban them, but now they don't do that unless I'm the one in the match. My thoughts on the Jinxie bundle? Looks good. I find it very odd that, at least as far as I've seen, Ubisoft has not announced it. I've only seen other creators post about it. It seems like they don't seem to care, but like they should. It's the first time a bundle has been released for a content creator that was not an artist. So it seems very odd that like they seem to be just be like, eh. Don't tell me they actually went CCTV. I could have gone Monty and done the Varsity. What all the kids are calling it. It's where you push rafters with Monty. Why does my game feel blurry? Weird. Idea. Okay, so first off, chat. Never put a single mute jammer. You can still thermite the wall when there's just one mute jammer. Good, they're holding, or they had holes for a reason, but it doesn't seem like they're actually holding it. Think he would actually run all the way up to the top. the timing. I unpeak, go for the smoke, and he just swings. That was bad timing. Do we have any idea when Castle will be back? Nope. We have zero clue, zero intel, zero knowledge. I think if they had an idea of when Castle would be back, he would probably already be back, because then that would mean they already have a fix lined up. Also, has anyone been watching this UK creator Rumble? I haven't really tuned in at all, but I keep seeing it all over my timeline. Oh, our teammate's back. Castle ain't coming back until Siege 4. I mean, we're in Siege X. Siege 4 seems like a downgrade. Alright guys, we're gonna do the varsity. It's where you just push into sight from rafters as Monty. They can't stop you. That's season 4. Xbox went from 360 to 1. Xbox needs to be studied with how bad they are at naming their consoles and like the series they go through. Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Like they are terrible at naming it. So the issue with the varsity is you do need a teammate with you. And right now I am completely and utterly alone. Might have to give up on this, or nope. I was gonna say I get aggressive, but then now he's got backup. Oh, he's so low. He is one bullet from death. Oh. So low. I hit his arm. How not to run a console creator? Wait, what has Xbox been doing? How do I feel about dual front? It just seems like it's been dead on arrival. I think we underestimate how many people play it. I think a lot of new players are playing it. Also, I think this guy's on console. Right? His spin was very console-like. Yeah, he's a console player. Yeah, I agree with the walking sim comment. I personally am just not a big fan of dual front. I saw a lot of people who said that they were like, especially at the reviews and captures and stuff, they were like, this is the best, like I'm gonna play this all the time. They don't play dual front at all. which is never a good thing. As creators, we should not say like, oh, this is amazing, I want to do it all the time, because it's like, if it's not, and you're not actually going to do it, you're not helping anyone. Your sub broke? How did it break? Or are you just saying it ended? Does a new player never touch dual front? Well, I would say that you're at least a little bit more invested than most new players, because the fact that you're even in a stream, I feel like, is going to make a world of difference. Most of the new players who are playing dual front have never played or looked at anything Siege related. They're just like, oh, Siege? Sure, I'll try it. Now they're branching out with new modes and whatnot, but just feels like it's such wasted time and feel bad for a game dev. Or as a game dev myself, because I know putting hard work in something that doesn't get played can hurt. Yeah, but they also, like, I would hope that the Ubisoft devs would not be so, like, nearsighted to just be like, oh, this is gonna get so many people playing and it's just gonna be so fun. And they'd at least have some, like, you know, sense. You hope. Because I'm not sub to you right now. I mean, it probably just ended, right? My nose is itchy, but I'm sneaking in. Oh my god, I was like, I'm just in sight, no one's in there. Oh. Fuck, I think he actually just got so lucky there. I don't think he actually knew I was even in there. He just got back and then aimed down sight right where I was, and I walked right into his crosshair. That's so unfortunate. I was overwhelmed with just sight being completely free. Oh. This is the controller player. They're all just stacking up here. It's not our game. Alright. As the leader of the team, it's time I start caring even more than I already am, chat. I think my biggest issue with dual front, on top of like that combos on top of that traveling thing you guys are talking about, is that when you're running around, you can't hear anyone. So like, you just have to assume the entire map is clear and just run around as if it is clear. And when it's not, you just get killed. Which is very, very annoying. Because, like, I remember when we were doing the test server for it, I'd like sprint over through the middle area, and then half the time I would just die because someone was in there and I had no idea, because you can't hear them. Because you're not going to hear someone sprinting around out in the open like that. So actually I want to see what are the ranks for this lobby. I feel like it's not... Well, apparently it is fair. Do I worry about my FPS at all while I play this? I've been worrying about it more recently because I've been having... There's like a specific bug that when certain gadgets go off, my FPS drops down to like 1. The first one I noticed was with Fuse Cluster Charge. Fuse Cluster Charges drop my FPS down to 1 when they first go off. And then, I don't know if in a zombie will do it here. I'll try it. No, it didn't. But it's weird, it's like... I don't know, just certain gadgets will kill my frames. I don't think Tubby is one of them though, which is weird because Tubby is like known for crashing FPS. Oh, he was ready for me to swing that? Oh, he was doing the chompy, that's why I couldn't see him. Oh, actually no, he didn't even see me. He just aimed at the left. Oh, I guess that's on me. That would target FPS you feel comfortable at. As long as I'm just above the frame rate of my monitor. Like, the issues right now, I'm a little bit low. I'm on, like, 230. Normally, I'd be around 300. Or normally, I should be around 300. Although, ever since I went into the match replay from last match, my game feels, like, blurrier, but I don't know. I don't think anything reset here that I can see. Like, everything feels the same. Normally the blurriness is from render scaling and TAA sharpness, but I also don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Anti-aliasing, I've always been TAA 100-100, but I don't think that's what you're supposed to do anymore. Because people have been telling me to turn that off, but I think when I turn it off, like it just looks so blurry. You'd say turn it off. Here. I think I'll go into a custom game to show what it's like. It feels so blurry if I have it off. Your frames went back to normal. Let me see. Okay, so my frames are at 220. My frames did not change at all. Maybe up by like 10 or 20. Doesn't actually look that blurry though. Well, actually, I hate this. I don't know if you guys can really even see it. But when things have that effect of like, if you look at the metal bars there, you can see like when I move, it looks like just lines going up. I feel like TAA gets rid of that, does it not? Yeah, it completely gets rid of it. Just like little stuff like that bothers me. And it looks like it actually, I don't know, I feel like just turning feels so much choppier. Or not choppier, but like, it actually like kind of hurts my eyes to look at that. This feels better. Turn 4 times to off. This? Or is it another one? It's only 4 times I have. Yeah, I'm on 1440p. It's also important to remember that I am streaming to both Twitch and YouTube and recording all on the same PC. So, not really expecting crazy high FPS. Okay, I turned off that thing and it didn't change my FPS at all. Use NVIDIA at DLS quality. Where is that? Oh, this? I feel like I did that before and people told me not to run that because they said it killed FPS. I am now at 100 higher FPS. People were fucking lying. Alright, that was the biggest changer. I remember when we were looking through this, yeah, the people said don't use DLSS. They said it was not worth it. They were wrong. Putting on performance puts it even higher. Now it's at 400. The issue though is, will it cause any crashes while recording? How does it feel, chat? Not choppy at all? Input lag will be higher. Don't need performance, just use quality. I mean, I'll probably just, yeah, I probably will go back to quality since I don't need higher than 144 FPS, but it's good to know that it doesn't cause any issues. Let me just delete that footage since it was just a tester and I don't need it. There we go. Okay. So with the advanced, I have render latency of 6.5, game latency of 5. Almost saying to check that compared to it off. It's actually higher when it's off, which is worse, I'm pretty sure, right? So quality is actually making it faster. Seems like a good good change from me. Maybe I'll pop off now. Yeah, so I stream on a different channel for YouTube because the basic summary of it is that if I stream on YouTube on my main channel, I'd have to stream at a different time. Because with how notifications work, if I were to go live on YouTube, people wouldn't get notified about my video. What's that emote? Delusional. Things are looking smooth on YouTube at the moment. I'm a little afraid about YouTube frames or quality though, because for some reason it won't let me up my quality on YouTube stream, only on Twitch streams. My Twitch stream's outputting at 20 megabits per second, but YouTube's only at 7. And they're both streaming in 1440p or 2K. So I'm like, I feel like YouTube is just gonna be worse quality, but I don't know for sure. But you won't get the frame stutters with gadgets anymore? Hopefully. Hopefully. DLSS can cause a lot of issues in competitive gaming though. Like what? I'm part of like, they had like a beta for it, Shin, where I requested 2K access. So now I can stream in 2K. Without notifications can go up to 3 times a day. It can, but they override each other. So if I like upload a video at 11 and then stream at 12, people will only see the notification of the stream and they won't see the notification of the video. So the video is going to do worse. So I could do it. I could still, you know, stream, upload a video and upload a short every day, but I would have to spread them out. Currently my video and short are 6 hours apart, so I'd need to have my stream about the same. So I'd have to start stream at either 5 a.m. or 11 p.m. and I'm not about to do either of them. I could change around my upload times, but people are so ingrained with those upload times, I'm like, I don't want to change it. I have people who tell me all the time, they're like, I've been watching your videos daily like on my lunch break every day because it's always at the same time. What the fuck? What is that? Bro, he's just prone on a monitor. Okay, also my streamer mode reset because I went into a fucking custom game. That's another... Okay. So streamer mode resets on custom games, match replay, someone joining your squad, you joining someone else's squad. That's so annoying. The smooth playing tactics were too smooth. Couldn't expect that. By the way, thanks for sub Warlord Reg. Warlord Dreg. Why do I keep... Oh. My last two teammates are lifetime bronze players. Never been out of bronze. And the enemy team is 3 champs, a diamond, and a gold. I feel like we might not have a good chance here. I feel like all day today my matches have been like my team is statistically just worse than the other team. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go watch Priest to get better at the game. Don't lie, Silencio. You'd never watch Priest. Did you just see him? I think he was staring right at him. Or, oh no. I swear he saw someone. Well, I'm not banning Bandit because he killed me, but banning him because if they go basement, Bandit's almost impossible to deal with. Also, chat, Priest did confirm that he wants to do PC versus console this weekend. Or rather, that he can do it this weekend. The issue, I'm supposed to use my... or wear my Yana Elite Skin cosplay. I don't know if I could get it here in time for that. What's her name? 2B? Oh. That is not what I wanted. The earliest I could get this one would be mid-August. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this in time for PC versus console. Mm, 2B. I looked up the 2B skin and I got one that's a like a thong. I'm not wearing that one, chat.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for 3 months. This is not spirit salt. He's trying to get me to type so I don't rush. Too bad I'm rushing. I'm probably gonna die here though. This rush works all the time in Pro League, never works for me. Bro, there's 3. He has 3 Prismas there and he's just on top. I didn't even see him here. I saw his Prisma. Fuck. What is that setup? Oh, it's the same guy. I keep dying to Mud Monkey. He's just standing in the middle of nowhere and I don't expect it. This rush right here, the one I'm trying to do where they open that hatch and then open the wall and then run in Pro League, I swear that works 99% of the time. Anytime I've ever tried it, never works. Let this open for free. It's gonna be tough to win the fight though with 1 HP. Alright, I think after this no more rushing though, because oof. Oof. Bad timing. Do I think Lair is a good map? I feel like the amount of hate Lair and Nighthaven Labs get is just ridiculous. I think they're both good maps. Lair has its own problems. Lair's like, how would I describe it? It reminds me a lot of Emerald Plains, where half the map is kind of just like useless, which is never great. You don't want that. You want the map in its entirety to be useful. But for Lair, the top floor, half of it is just like, defenders can't hold it. They're just long hallways. So attackers own it by default. Emerald Plains is kind of the same. Like, you don't hold library or like hunting room that much as a defender because it's very easy to just get pinched. So it's like, they could do more with that. Put some like rooms over there. Make it more of like an actual defendable area instead of just a fucking hallway. But other than that, I think it's fine. Basement is very convoluted, but after you play like 2 or 3 times, you understand it. Where do we enter for PC versus console? I'll probably put a post today in the Discord saying like, hey, I'm calling for players. So if you want to join, like just sign up on the Discord type thing. So in other words, if you do the sign up command, you can join the Discord there, and then you just got to give yourself a rank in a platform. I'll be looking for console emeralds because I think it's PC silvers versus console emeralds now. But one of the PC silvers is now a platinum, so there's like your grandma's second house that she keeps all her cats in, bro. Do people's grandmas have 2 houses? Oh, won't blitz. Okay, I was gonna drone, but who needs to drone when I have a blitz in front of me, right? I'm gonna get fucking shot behind him. I just know it. I was gonna say, there's someone behind him, he just ran right past him. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm surprised the blitz didn't hear him. Because the Aruni like spun, or not spun, probably like shifted and then aimed down sight, and he was just like, alright, time to go in. Mine did. Damn, must be nice. And you have summer and winter homes, it seems like. Bruh. I think on average in my family, granted my family's like from South America, so obviously gonna be a lot poorer than the white families, but they were lucky if they own a house in general. These white people. I remember growing up though and being confused as to why the average family I talked to, like my friends' families, they would all have cottages, and I was like, what do you mean you have like a second home that you go to in the summer? And they're like, yeah, you know, you go up north and like you don't spend much time at home, you go to your cottage. And I was like, What's a cottage? I think it's pretty common for elders to own more than one home. They don't or didn't have to summon Shenron and find the closet to Narnia to get a decent deal on a house. Zero clue what that means.
I just love dicks, bro.
Thanks for sub. Arzel Ambo. Bro, I don't know how to pronounce your name, to be honest. Arzair? I'm gonna call you Arzair. Thank you, Arzair. I was lucky to run through the sprinklers during the summer. Yeah. I mean, I say yeah. My family was fine. We just didn't have a cottage. We're Hispanic, so a cottage doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. This is the difference of our teams. Our Valkyrie just straight up destroyed the Rook armor because he didn't want any of us to have it. Don't think that would happen on the enemy team. They would support each other, love each other, kiss each other. So it's ours hall. Ours hall? Ours hall. Team kill the Valkyrie? No. I won't be toxic even though she's being toxic. Move. Move. Bro, I'm sick and tired of this. Oh my god. Bro. I tried to do what I... Oh wait, I don't have Rook armor because we don't fucking... Bro, I wanted to go help the team, and the Valkyrie would not let me through. I hate my team. He literally was, like, refusing to move. My ROG ally, for some reason, just booted up. Oh. One sec. For some reason it decided right now it should do an update. Should be fine now. Oh my god, where's my mouse? Bro, I'm getting pissed off at all of these siege bugs. Streamer mode turns off if you do literally anything. My mouse disappears when I finish a game. Can I just have one thing work in this game, please? Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just turning this off because it sounds like a fucking fighter jet taking off. Yeah, there we go. Siege is a game where communication is key. Velk learned that the hard way. I mean, Velk was trolling me. Like, he knew who I was and was intentionally trying to grief me, so he was trying to block the doorway. It's not the first time that that's happened. Would have been nice if I could have got there earlier to help our Rook and, you know, win the gunfight, but Velk thought trolling was more important. Sorry, I was responding to Annie. Some questions about a sponsorship. Just love when Windows decides to download and schedule updates right when I launch a game. Thank you so much, John, Microsoft. Okay, you know what pisses me off more is my PC. Sometimes I'm gonna go to bed and I go to turn it off, and it says shut down or update and shut down, update and restart. I always hit update and shut down because I want it to turn off overnight, and it always restarts anyways. I'm like, bro, I just want you to turn off. And it's like, no, we're going to restart. It's like, then why give me an option? Why do it? It happens every time. Let's be realistic. He was only griefing because he knew you were in the game. Oh, obviously. He destroyed the rook armor. He tried to block me into a room. Like, he's obviously doing that out of spite. No surprise there. I love the security measures and shaders that need changing when I start Siege. I just realized I don't think I've optimized shaders since the most recent mid-season patch. I don't think I have. Do you no longer have to optimize shaders? Because normally it would take me like 15 minutes to boot up the game, and now it's actually been somewhat fast. They removed shaders from the game. Let's go. I mentioned it to you when it first got patched. Was it just this like last patch on Tuesday, or was it the earlier patch? Because that is a dub. I'm happy that we can actually have normal launch times. It was last week. I didn't realize they're still going to keep those challenges up. Is Clash annoying to play against? Clash is actually, in my opinion, fairly easy to deal with if you coordinate. The issue is that teams never coordinate. So I had a match that I actually just turned into a video for. I think it was tomorrow. Or no, what day is today? Thursday? It's for Saturday. And in it, we lost because the enemy team had a clash and we kept losing the clash. But it's because, like, anyone would make calls, no one's responding. I would make calls, literally no one reacts or does anything. It's like, bro, we need to work together to deal with a clash, and people just don't want to deal with a clash. But in my opinion, if you are coordinated, it's pretty easy. It's like, just bring a nomad, throw some air jabs off behind her, and then like use a nade to push her back into the air jab, and then done, easy. Does the ADS sense scale off the vert and horizontal? I think so. I've never been one to fuck with my sensitivity too much. I kind of just found something I liked and I left it there. But I'm pretty sure it does base it off of that. So easy to deal with Clash when she puts the shield down. Gaunt 6 solves the problems all the time. Now, I'm not trying to insult you when I say this, mister, but I guess I kind of am. With a good Clash, that does not work. It's so easy to pick up the shield before the Gaunt 6 lands. Like, a really good Clash will just always be like, put it down, pick it right back up. And then, like, even if you try to Gaunt 6, it just eats it up. Oh, yeah, that's always been frustrating runners when you just, like, yeah, you Cali them, and then they throw the shield back, no one swings, and then they finally swing after the shield's back down. It's just like, bruh. Flash tech, the more you know, yeah. Picking up the shield literally counters, like, every possible way of destroying the shield. I think even a Flores drone that sticks to it, when you pick it up, the Flores drone falls, and then you walk away, and it doesn't destroy the shield. Super, super easy as a fast reaction Clash to deal with all of that. Wait, what happened? We had quick queues, and now we're just Struggling. Oh, I should play some more Thermite and make a video with this skin. I still can't believe how cheap this skin is. Which reminds me, I never uploaded the video. I was supposed to upload a TikTok with that skin. I think I finished it 2 days ago and I never did. Cheap for you? I mean, it's cheap in general. It's 2,000 credits for a skin that there's only 5,000 of in the world. $20 max for a 1 in 5,000 skin. That is very, very good. Now at 3,000. I'm gonna upload that TikTok before I forget. Okay, I just uploaded the TikTok since I forgot to do that before. On defense, though, what am I feeling? I think I'm feeling Maestro. $20 for skin that's not animated and looks kind of mid as classic UB. I mean, it's not UB, bro. If they listed that, I would agree with you. It's on the marketplace. People choose what they sell it for. And like any marketplace, the prices will fluctuate based off supply and demand. There's only 5,000 of them. People who want it are going to pick it up, and then the skin price is only going to go up more and more as it becomes more and more rare since people want to hold on to it. Looking forward to the Borderlands and R6 combo or collab. It was very surprising for me. The skin does look good, but I also don't know how I feel about supporting Borderlands sometimes. Randy Bitchford. Not my USB stick Pitchford. Yeah. You're playing a Ubisoft game, are they any better? I would argue that in the past Ubisoft has had some issues that they've at least taken care of. Can't remember the last time that they were like, this person has child pornography on their computer, let's let them stay in the company. Which is what happened with Randy Pitchford. Also, like, literally every time I hear Randy in the news, he says something else that's, like, just stupid. The most recent thing he said was, fans should be willing to pay any price that we list the game at, which is just like, bruh. How delusional. So close. There we go. Oh, the balls are overflowing. Just like Chat's mom. Can't fit any more balls in the pocket. Oh, it just bounced out. That was sick. Alright, now I'm back to playing the game. Uh-oh. Guys think he noticed me. No. I hit his shoulder. That's unfortunate. Fuck. Why is it always someone in the enemy team being weird? Striker's blind. To be fair, Hibana was the one staring right at me and didn't notice me. Striker just ran in, I think, from cool vibes. I'm gonna go pulse this time. Ugh, if I just hit one more bullet, I win that fight. I just fucking hit her shoulder. So I feel like I have missed a few hydrates. I'm just gonna chug a bunch of water. Did I find any cheaters in Tarkov yesterday? Bro, I played one raid as a scav. Finished the raid, no problem. Look at raid or cooldown timer on scav. 1 hour, 10 minutes. Log off, have not played again. Although I did see that today they put out a patch where they reduced the scav timer, so I'm curious to see what it is now. But also, currently there's only 3 maps available, because they're limiting what maps are available for some reason. And one of the maps I hate. The other map is fun, but it's garbage early because it's literally just the tiniest map in the world. And then the third map is a newbie map where a lot of, like, not pros, but like really good people play, so it's just not great. It's 1 hour and 9 minutes. I'd actually rage Sam if they change it to just that. Just want it to be like 20. 30 is okay. I'll handle 30 because at least I can just, like, you know, get a lot of editing done. But an hour? Didn't realize he was in kitchen.
See your tire.
Kind of had to. Oh, the timing. I kind of had to blow up the IQ because I knew that if I didn't, she's just gonna track me when they go to plant. I believe in Legion. Sparkling water or club soda, or how Americans call it. I don't think I've ever had a sparkling water that I enjoy. I know it's more club soda that's like this, but it's just so, like, bitter. Or not, I don't even know. Is it bitter? Is bitter the word I'm looking for? It's just so, like, it's almost like tasteless. And I agree with what someone said, it's like drinking TV static. It's just like that sensation I get. I'm like, I don't like it. And it's just plain water. I don't know. What are these bands? I guess we'll do Glass since one person died of Glass. So at least I'm getting kills this time. I'm 3-2. I've done shit all in the past 2 games. Oh, it's acidic. Yes, I don't like that. So we'll be reviewing the submissions from the previous week for the next cheater episode. I usually only look at the most recent week. I never really look past that unless I truly just like have very few options. What about a seltzer, a hard seltzer? I like hard seltzers. I've had those, but I like the flavored ones. There's like Coors makes one that's they taste like slushies. They have like cherry slushy. It's so good. That's because it tastes like cherry. The voice actor from Meowth passed away. Didn't know you knew them personally. Jack, that's tough. You don't like sparkling water, you don't like sodas? I like sodas because they're sweet, they taste good. Sparkling water doesn't taste good. I'm gonna leave that soft, which I'll probably end up regretting, but I'm gonna leave that soft just as a way to get back if I need to. I can at least pretend to shed a tear or something. If it's someone I don't know, don't think I'm gonna shed a tear. Bro, I hear so many footsteps. Oh, what? I know I should be focusing on the hatch drop, but what are all these drops? Like, or these sparkles? You guys see this? There's like random white fluffs in the air. Also, now my game feels blurrier than it did before. Everyone's dying. Everyone is dead. Everyone has died. Oh, he's just waiting on flat roof. Bro, how did my entire team die in like 2 seconds? What happened? Oh yeah, I saw that, Josh. By the way, thank you for the 11 months from Lexus, babe. Lexus's babe. I hope it's more than just that, though, Josh. Because, like, 5 songs seems very lackluster. But I assume it won't be. I assume that's all we're gonna get. I guess I just rush. We're in a 4v5, down 0-3. I think I might just commit to the rush. It's an EP. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what an EP is. Push check. What's the best soda in my opinion? Probably my favorite is Dr. Pepper. And then followed closely by like 7-Up or Sprite. Coke is awful. Coca-Cola literally tastes like horse piss. It makes your teeth all gritty. Mexican Coca-Cola is way better though. You're talking about the water, or you're talking about the sparkling water still. Pepsi is better than Coca-Cola. I will agree on that. I love the story of how you tasted horse piss. I drank Coca-Cola. That's all I needed. want to rush, but it gave me diffuser even though we have a finca and a glass. What is the logic there? One thing I've always wanted to test, but I've never done, and I should do, is how it ranks what operators get what, or like who gets the diffuser. Luckily he hit my arm, so he only did 13 damage. Well, me against the world, chat. There's another one. I whiffed a lot there. My confidence is shaking. He hurt me. Well, at least I finally did something. I don't know why our teammate left as soon as, I guess, he was like, that's over. We're in a 0-3. Isn't support and breach characters get them? There's like, they definitely have a basically tier list of who will get the diffuser, but I don't know what they base it off of. It should be more support, but Yana's not even labeled as a support. She is a frontline intel. So I feel like support and breacher should get it, but she is neither of those. She's intel and frontline, which is like, I'd say the two of the more aggressive ones. Check story mode. It should be fine since we just finished the game. Never mind. For some reason, it just disabled it. I'm not gonna get mad. Why does it keep disabling the story mode? It's so annoying. YouTube stream is growing. Is it? I feel like YouTube stream always has a decent amount of viewers, but no one ever chats in it. Yeah, I'd say like 30 is honestly about average for YouTube. But I think the people who watch on YouTube don't watch for the community. They watch to just have a stream that isn't on Twitch because they can't watch on Twitch usually. I told you it turns off after every game, but at the same time it can stay between games. I've never had it turn off without it being like going into match replay, inviting someone, joining someone, or custom game. Those are like the four that always happen.
Yo,
Like for 22 months center.
Cool.
I think support has zero not support with his cameras providing intel support for the entire team. I'm gonna, without even looking, I'm gonna guess it's intel anti-gadget.
Varsity. Forehead oily as usual, I see. Varsity finger guns.
Because his cameras destroy gadgets. I don't know who is classified as support. Shields makes sense. Actually, Blitz is not even classified as support. I think support is all. I was gonna say it's about map control, but it's not because map control is its own thing. I don't know. I'm very active on YouTube. Shut the fuck up, Silencio. Go back to Twitch. Snack wraps are back at McDonald's, so guess what's on the way to my house? I don't know if I don't think I've ever had a snack wrap from McDonald's, but I've seen them. I can't say I've ever once looked at them and thought, this looks appetizing to me. I would sit on YouTube, but there's no chat to bet or any chat interactions at all. Yeah, again, I think the people who mainly watch on YouTube are just the people who are like at work and they can't watch on Twitch, so they watch on YouTube instead. I'd say there's even some streams on YouTube where I have maybe like 3 people talk the entire time. Why does Dokkaebi get Team Gadget destroyed when hacking cams? So, if you're an attacker and you kill a defender and they drop a phone because you have a Dokkaebi, and then you shoot the phone, it's considered a Team Gadget because Dokkaebi can hack it. When Dokkaebi hacks the camera, it destroys or when she hacks the phone, it destroys the phone, which is classified as a Team Gadget. Even though she's hacking it as part of her gadget, she'll always get negative 10 points. That's how it works. I assume that's just some mess with the siege code. It's the same thing as like Rook, even when there's no armor and you destroy it, it's still considered a Team Gadget. Don't think I've ever seen a YouTube stream with an active chat besides maybe esports stuff. I mean, there's big streamers on YouTube, but yeah, those are few and far between. I can't imagine what it would have been like if I had gone to Mixer. I tweeted about that yesterday. I went back to find the email and I realized I just never responded to the guy so basically in March of 2020, this was literally like a week before COVID lockdown happened. I got approached to swap over to Mixer. They wanted to offer me a deal, which was like I had to stream 120 hours a month for 2 years, and I'd get guaranteed like salary based off my Twitch revenue. And like based off Twitch revenue plus negotiating, it would have been probably around $1 million for 2 years. And I said no because I had just gotten my Charm and Siege 6 months prior, and Mixer had like no growth. So I was like, I'm just gonna kill my channel on Twitch just to have some money on Mixer. I was like, I don't think that's worth it. So then I said no, and then Mixer shut down 4 months later. Not saying I caused it, but if I had accepted the deal, they would have had to pay me out the full contracted amount when they shut down, and I would have gone back on Twitch with $1 million. Missed out. But obviously did not know that at the time. And they tweeted about the renown change. Let's see. I still find it weird that they, at least from what I saw so far, they seem to have now tweeted about the renown change, but they haven't tweeted about the Jinxie bundle. I'm reading through it. Which is, I think this is basically what they said in an interview not that long ago. Basically, they're saying with all of these new challenges, the renown you earn weekly is still the same. It's just now it's not at the end of a match, it's now in these challenges. What happened with the renown? The amount of renown you gain per match is significantly less now. It used to be in a full like ranked match with one booster, you'd probably get around 700 to 800, and now you get like 200. It's nothing. Do you think the striker bundle will ever come back? The striker bundle, what's that? And should we have custom crosshair color? I mean, it's all preference based. Are the challenges boostable? Nope. I assume they're basing it off of people who don't play a whole lot, because there's no way if I'm playing 30 hours a week that I'm earning the same renown with these like 4 challenges that I would have if I had the old renown gain. YouTube has nice emotes. What do you mean? It's just the play button. Damn. I always, before when I used to only stream on YouTube and I never streamed on Twitch, I loved the YouTube stream blob emotes. Like the emojis, instead of being like a plain character, it was like a little blob. They were so cute. The one with the black mask. Oh, you're talking about this? No, that's from an event, so it'll only ever be available in the marketplace, maybe. I don't even know if they're on the marketplace yet. I'm gonna go look at Astromancy and see how much it's worth now. Still 3,000. They aren't. Then yeah, it'll probably take a bit. I don't know how long they're gonna wait between events and putting on marketplace. Guys, I'm worried about Silencio. He's literally in my YouTube chat just talking to himself. What was the thermite skin I was talking about? I assume you mean this gun skin. I think it looks great. Like, I know it's not anything crazy, but I think it looks great. I think it's very pretty. No one's here and I want my #1 fan back. I still don't understand how that fan stuff works. It is very pretty. I think it would be even cooler if like it was a little animated, like maybe the gold would shimmer or it was like more 3D. That would all be really cool, but still very nice for what it is. It doesn't fit the alien bug hands. Yes, it does. We're in space.
Bandit and Thunderbird have requested in hangar B.
Maybe I was one of the 5K people to win this skin. I keep feeling sad that I'm not the one winning it, but then I realize it goes in the marketplace for like 1,000 credits. I'm like, all right, I'll just buy it for super cheap. Increase your graphics settings might look better then. I don't think putting my graphics on higher is going to change the skin to be 3D and animated center. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I found a match. I was about to go cancel matchmaking and restart it. Wait, Silencio lost his #2 now. Steve is still #1, and then ours all took #2. Oh, because Silencio, I think, got timed out.
No phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
Your phone. Pick up your phone.
We're not allowing that.
Is this the one and only Gert?
The one and only Gert. Gert.g2.
If it is, you gotta rage. Actually, no, you can't. I'm trying to clip for him.
I have no idea what they're talking about. I still feel like it's, I don't know. Sometimes I look at them like this looks so blurry. I don't know why. Listen to your own Twitch. Give up. Anything that's at a distance looks blurry. Bro, I finally would have seen someone. I fell off because of the fucking little drummer boy. There we go. It looks blurry on stream too. What's it saying? Feels blurry. That is not what I wanted. Oh. She just sprinted in. I took a 50-50. I was like, either left or right. It feels so blurry. Oh wait. Did I set that up wrong, or did it change it? It changed it from DLSS to AMD. I swear I didn't fuck that up, but I could be wrong. I'm so confused. No, I just changed it before, like 2 games ago, because I felt like my settings just felt weird, and chat was telling me to turn on quality. But I swear I turned on quality DLSS, and it just changed it to AMD. But maybe I accidentally changed the wrong one. Now it feels better. Everything feels more crisp again. Or would I use DLSS anyways? I mean, I didn't really think about using it, and then my frames went from like, well, when I tried it in the custom games, it was at like 220 now to like 350. Now it's at 270, but it still was an improvement. I honestly don't know where else to put my Capcan traps other than that one door. Fuck it, we put it here. It'll make your game low or blurry. I mean, it made it way more crisp. It was way blurrier before. Thought he was gonna be more to the right. I don't know what the fuck that smoke was. Oh, we banned Dokkaebi. Thought I heard a Dokkaebi. There's my second. hit him. I'm hitting the fucking lamp. I'm in a bad spot, but it's a stupid spot. He quick peeked me. I should have just played patient. I don't think he even saw me. How did he see him? I didn't even see Capital on this. Oh, he quick peeked again. You saw his elbow for like a millisecond. The lamp hitbox is sturdier than a wall, yeah. Is it depressing that I'm Emerald and I still don't know valid calls? A little depressing, not gonna lie. I guess it's more a little depressing for the state of the game that you're able to make it that high while not knowing any callouts. It's my GPU of 5080. Why is my reticle transparency so low? Why would you want it high? You just need to know where to aim. Do you really want the reticle to block your vision of someone? No. If I'm aiming here and the reticle, like let's just say all I can see is a pixel, and the reticle is opaque and I can't see through it, I'm not going to see them.
They have a blitz.
Is the ladder more to the right? Oh, it is. I thought the ladder was right there. I was like, I don't see the ladder. Like, what's it called? Handles. I swear he just shot through the body. I honestly forgot where the ladder was positioned there. That's on me. He just knifed the blitz somehow. Let's go, team. The 1 HP Rooney. And yeah, I'm playing unranked. Ranked is just not even worth looking at right now.
Chat, by the way, we have a 1% chance of winning this game, yet we're winning.
When people say chat like that, I can't tell if they're talking to my chat because they know it's me, or if they are just saying it for the memes. We also don't have a 1% chance of winning. We have a 50% chance. Kind of want to do the dumb thermite play. But you know what I really want to know is, because I haven't seen Evan on much recently. I don't know if he's just on at different times and hasn't been like on when we normally are, so he's playing with different people. Or, I know Evan prefers ranked over any other playlist. Like, he would always rather play ranked than unranked, or even the events, stuff like that. I'm really curious if he's just given up on playing right now because of how many cheaters there are. Like, I know a lot of other ranked people I talk to have all been like, yeah, I just don't want to play the game anymore until they fix, like, the cheater problem. I'm curious if that's Evan too, or maybe he's just busy. I feel like I haven't seen Evan much on at all. Last time we played, we dealt with, I think it was 2 cheaters, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if he kind of gave up on it. Did me and Evan ever text or anything? I mean, if we have stuff to talk about, we'll chat, but I'm not much of a texter in general. Like, I won't text people to just be like, hey, how's it going? I've never been like that. I will text you if we have, like, a plan to do something, or if I need to ask you a question about something. But I'm not just a, like, a chatter, you know? I want to do a specific play, but everyone's already dead. Okay. Bruh. It is 45 seconds into the round, and absolutely everyone's dead. Fuck it. We ball. And by fuck it, we ball, I mean I hold this tiny little angle until I get 1 kill. Come on. Give me my 1. Oh no. Oh. There's my 1. Now I rotate. You're unreal. The fact that he didn't even, like, react to me when he had all the advantage and was holding that is insane. I just saw him. I'm staring right at him. He's staring at me. Bro, I can't believe I was just staring at the rook. I didn't even realize. Too easy. Too easy indeed. Why is he playing like Prime Bolo? True. They banned Thermite because of that. I don't know what I want to do. I did get my Thermite clip. I should remember to inspect more with this skin. What headset do I use? I use the Odyssey LCD GX. It's the red ones. They are, I will warn you, an expensive pair of headphones, but they are the best headphones I have ever used. They do sell a more budget-oriented one, which are the Maxwells, which are only $300 as opposed to $900. Still not, you know, like a cheap headset, but much cheaper than $900. Like I said, they're expensive, but best things I've ever owned. They sent me a free pair to try it before I signed with them, because they were like, we only want to sign you if you actually like the product, and I use the headset. Don't think I'll ever go back to another headset. I didn't even hear that C4 until it was too late. He was just staring at the window waiting for me. Alright. Thank you for the 1-year hijack. I don't know how... I guess he knew I was going to put an OSA there. Maybe he just heard me. I did see someone cross here, right? Okay. Okay, just from a 2v5 to a 2v1. Big ups for the team. He's staring right at him, unfortunate. Legion just sprints right at him. Let's go. God, I forgot I had this. So awful. Look at that headgear. I look like every teenage boy in every high school. It's a $900 headset. It is. Trust me. When I saw the price, when Sharpie was telling me about it, because I originally only heard about the headset from Sharpie, I was like, $900 for a headset. I was like, that seems insane to me. And then I tried it, and I love it. I hate that you guys actually have to remind me about streamer mode, because it is actually just breaking every round now, or every match. That is so fucking annoying. I have the Maxwell versions, and I was thinking about upgrading, but never mind now. I mean, if you already have the Maxwells, I think you're fine with them. As much as I love these headphones, like, the Maxwells are a very good alternative that I feel like you don't need to upgrade from unless you're looking for, like, you know, just more comfort and much, or not much better, like, just better audio. For $900, you can buy 9 $100 headsets, and I don't think it'll be 9 times better and also last 9 times longer. You're saying you don't think the Odyssey one will? I would put a guess at like a $100 headset maybe lasting a year before something goes wrong with it, and the average person will just replace it. Unless you just don't use it that much. But if you're a gamer who games a lot, I feel like $100 headset probably not going to last you too long. Now, I can't speak for super longevity for Odyssey because I've only had them for a few months now. But there was someone in my chat who had his for, I think, for 4 years. And he's like, this is the first time I've ever had anything, like, any type of issue with it. And all it was just the earmuffs were getting a little old. So you just replaced them. So I would say that... I would guess it's going to last 9 times longer. But also depends. Depends on what you buy. I feel like every... I mean, I haven't had a cheap headset in a long time. But I feel like every cheap headset I ever had never lasted long. Like when I had my... Oh, this is like throwback. I think it was the Logitech... Was it G403? The Tyler 1 headset? Those headsets lasted me like maybe a year before they broke. The ear pads on them would always like start to fall apart. The mic on it was super bad. The cables would start to break. The cables are always the first thing to go. But that is also, that's from 8 years ago, and most headsets now are wireless, so maybe there's less issues there because the cables were always the problem. You would like just sit in your chair with the cable, and then your what's it called? Your chair would like roll over the cable and just start to break it. So maybe that's changed. I'm actually in the market for a new headset. $900 is too much, but the $300 Maxwell looks interesting. Again, like, I have them right here. I don't use them because I use the LCD GXs, but I did do a whole stream with them, and I was like, they feel obviously not as comfortable or sound as good, but I was like, they are very, very close for being $600 cheaper. The only issue I have with the Maxwells is that the mic on it is not like out of this world. I'd just say it's average. It's like an average gamer mic, which isn't bad, but obviously you do hope for $300. It's like everything on it is 10 out of 10. The mic's just average. Comfort, audio, like clarity, everything, 10 out of 10. It's just the mic. But we did tell them the feedback, and because I tried it out on stream and had people give feedback, and they did appreciate the feedback and say they were going to look into improving the mic more. Oh. D-Not is the one cheater I had on my team that I did better than. Really close. Yeah, D-Not's a cheater. So if he comes back, chat... Here's actually what I should do. I'm gonna report them now and see if they get banned in this match. Okay. He come back? He didn't. I might be getting stream sync because the Jasu guy on the enemy team was in the last game too. I mean, I did like just queue right away, didn't I? Don't think there's any reason to assume that. I hope. Why can't you just type R6 cheats on Google and sue every single company that comes up? Because you're making it sound a lot easier than it actually is. First off, you'd actually have to go to court, which would be expensive. And I don't know if you've looked into Ubisoft recently. They are quite fucked when it comes to money. They're still making a lot of money with some of their titles like Siege, but they're hemorrhaging money everywhere else. So I don't know if it's quite in their books to sue a bunch of different companies. Second off, majority of those cheating companies are based out of China, where even if you do sue them, you're probably not going to get any actual good result out of it. if anything, all that's going to happen is that they're just going to dissolve the company and then start up a new one. That's usually how it works. So even though they would spend like probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, win the legal battles, they're not actually going to recoup any of their money, and then the cheating provider is just going to make a new company and just start all over again. Yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to cheap providers, usually based out of China, China don't care. God, Lucy. Nice. I was kind of hoping for that 3K, but that's okay. If the cheats are coming from a place that UB has no presence, then it's difficult. Yeah. Usually, like, the main countries being, like, China and, where else? I'm trying to remember the name. It's, like, I think it's, like, some Eastern European country. They just don't care. I disagree. 4 years ago, there was the whole DDoS problem. They threatened to sue people, and DDoS dropped by, what, 99%. Also, why would they risk to start a new cheating company if you know you have the potential to get sued? Well, first off, you're wrong on a few things. First off, the main thing that caused DDoSing to drop by 99%, as you said, is that before, it was really fucking stupid. One server for Siege would host like 7 different games. So if one of the 7 matches got DDoSed, all of them got DDoSed. That's why DDoSing dropped, because when they finally said, fuck it, we're going to do one server for each match, then suddenly, you know, when one match gets hit, only one match goes down instead of 7 matches going down. So that was the main reason for it dropping so much. Second, I don't know if it's actually true that they did threaten to sue the DDoS providers, because there isn't really a DDoS providing service that much. Because more people would just have their own setups and do it. But also, to answer your other part where you asked why would you ever risk starting another company if it's going to get sued, because again, shocker, having a company based out of China where you sell cheats, even if you get sued, they're not going to like force you to actually pay out the money. You usually just close up shop, start up a new company, and then they have to start the process all over again. Because the one big issue with cheats and anti-cheat and stuff is that the community as a whole doesn't really understand how it works, so they are very like, we should just do this one fix and everything will be better, and it's like never like that. Just know that at the end of the day, or the one thing you should always remember, is that if the answer was that easy, they would have done it. I know people like to string along the whole like Ubisoft incompetent narrative and stuff, but like the devs do know what they're doing for the most part, and like they wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we just didn't think about that ever. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, you guys are not that smart that you're coming up with ideas that no one ever thought of. Bro, the timing. I finally go through the door, I look away from there, and he starts to swing. I also didn't even hear him push up there. Yeah, to go back to what we were saying before, though. Again, if it were that easy that people could just like, if the company could just get rid of cheating just like that, trust me, they would have done it. There are a lot smarter people than you or I working on this game who know what they should or shouldn't do. It's never just that easy. If it was, cheating would not exist. I don't really know what I want to do. I'll go Legion. I mean, I understand why people talk shit though, Etch, because like right now, it doesn't matter if they did all that. We have the highest amount of cheaters we've ever had in Siege. So, who cares if they came up with all that? Obviously, the cheating is still bad. Somebody who has no idea how game development, anti-cheat, or even removing cheats work. It amuses me sometimes, like during this OBS wall hack situation, literally someone said just permaban anyone with OBS on their PC. Yeah, people aren't the smartest. But I understand. It comes from a place of like, not necessarily no ill intentions, but just like incompetence. I know that sounds mean, but it's not. Like it's okay to be incompetent at certain things, and you know, different people have different talents. You just got banned? Are you baiting me, Cross? Stat band high as fuck KD. Oh, now I know you're baiting me. Bro, you have a 0.8. Don't fucking lie to me. I checked your account. 0.8 warrior. I think he was trying to take out the goo there. Uh-oh. Timing. Thought he was on the other side of the thing. So Cross, why you lying? You trying to make me look up your account and be like, oh no, he's in champ, guys, but he's not banned. Ban Damos. I'm surprised that the cheater left the lobby right away. I'm curious if they know it's me because I played with them before. Maybe they might know it's me and be like, I'm not going to cheat in front of him. But I already reported him, so. Don't look at my R6 tracker, please don't. God, you're just fucking, you're like begging me to now. I did look at your account the other day, Cross, because I'm not bending to your whim and looking it up, but I want to use it as an example. I was talking about how when I look at people's accounts and I look at their encounters and there's like 6 cheaters on the list and they're like, well, it's because, you know, like I'm running into them. It's not because I'm queuing with them. And And I'm like, this is me playing, like, not that much ranked. But I'm like, I only have 2 cheaters, and it's the same person. It literally is the same person twice. And then I was like, oh, I usually use you as an example because you play a lot of ranked. I'm like, look at his encounters. And I'm like, he plays a shit ton of ranked, and there's only 1 cheater there. So people always try to use the excuse of being like, well, it's just I face them. Like, nah, bro. If my friend who plays ranked in a stack with that always gets stream sniped and cheated against only has 1 person on their list, like, there's no reason for you to have 6 people, 7 people there. Back to a 0.6 kid and he got demoted to Emerald. There's no way. No. You got me. Cross, let me look at his stats. This is your highest KD you've ever had, though. 1.1. Rare cross dub. I heard the drone. Bro, this poor Doc. He got flashed more than Mardi Gras. Bro, the symbols are so blurry. Maybe I need to play on a higher texture. I think I just heard them shoot a camera down here. He wouldn't jump in. I want to knife him. Lame. Boring. New devs has in the past that they don't ban new cheats right away so they can analyze and find vulnerability. I assume similar situations happening this season with the new ML model. I don't know what ML means, but sure. Every game is played with cheaters, Apex, Tarkov, Siege, but I don't believe when players are just paranoid they lose a gunfight and chalk their mental saying the other player is cheating. True. I'm sure Cross, you can confirm that certain individuals, anytime they lose a gunfight, claim it's because of a cheater or a stream sniper or something. I'm like, guys, like, we can just lose gunfights. That is possible. But they're just on edge and they're like, nope, it has to be a cheater. I'm like, nah, bro. You may have just sucked. Oh, I just changed my DPI by accident. Oh, machine learning. Gotcha. Honestly, I might turn up my graphics after this game and see if that helps. Although I don't know if I'll play many, or I don't even know if I'll play any more after this. Could be last one of the day. I didn't want to stream too long today since drops are over. I'm like, I kind of want a bit of a break. Maybe I could quickly run to a custom game. Am I finally recording and uploading in 1440p? Yes, because now that I'm streaming in 1440p, I'm sure I could probably download a mod or something to do this, but I can't stream in 1440p and record in 1080p. I have to do them both in the same quality. So I just started recording in 1440p. Which really sucks because my render times were like 2 minutes. And now because it's in 1440p, my renders for each video has gone up to like 15 minutes. I guess it takes just that much longer to render a 1440p video than a 1080p video. Thanks for 4 months, Etch. I can vouch for that. I saw someone throw a drone at me, then run at me and kill me, called them a cheater, then seconds later they whiffed a whole mag and died. Yeah. Sometimes they just beat you. Dropped. Okay, Doc traded me. I think last one's Blackbeard? No. They didn't look at the drone. I don't know how they knew I was there. I didn't move. I mean, the game is complicated, right? And there's, as the old saying goes, for some reason, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Oh, all my videos from now on are going to be 1440p, Damon. I literally, like, I'm not going to downscale my video. That's just pointless. So they're all going to be 1440p. Just saw the video how I was climbing with Priest. Like rock climbing when we went rock climbing. It was good. Priest was the only one who actually climbed a decent amount. Cross was like, no, I just want to hang out. What a loser. And then Ben climbed like 2 or 3 things and then gave up. But Priest actually attempted a lot. Who the fuck is King Cats? I don't know. It's just an old saying for some reason. You unsold. I assume you mean undersold how good the Odyssey LCD GXs are. I mean, I feel like I've been saying they're the best headphones I've ever had, and the quality on them is amazing, but I also, like, I understand that if I do try to oversell it, people are going to be like, nah, this guy's just doing it because he's sponsored. But yes, the LCD GXs are amazing. I still have 2 weeks of vacation left. I didn't want to get hurt. You're not going to get hurt. And you also say you don't climb. You literally said that you climb mountains and hike all the time. Cross is scared of plastic holds. Confirmed. Don't really like this. About upgrading from the Maxwells. Maxwells are good, but the LCGXs are just better. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, no matter what I tell you guys, you won't realize how good they are until you actually try them. Actually might just go with Deimos and breach the small closet. mute, but Warren was also holding that. Those planar magnetic drivers. I wish I was educated as much as you, Sharpie, so I could explain that, but I'm dumb. High or low? I think I'm on low now. I haven't had the Maxwells. I used the Arctis Nova Pros, which were damn good, but the LCGX is a whole other level. Sound is crisp. Mic audio is fantastic. I've been using them for work, and my coworkers said it's like I'm in the room talking to them. I never actually tried the mic on the LCD GXs. I tried to set it up, but I think, what was the problem with it? Oh, right, it's because, fuck, who am I going? Orcs. The problem was, it was all on one cable, so then setting it up with the line was just more annoying, and I needed more, I think I needed more cables, and I was like, I'm just gonna use the Shure SM7B. I think. It's been over a month. I think it's been like 3 months since I set it up, so I can't remember. I'm a Logitech boy, so hard to switch to something else after all these years. See, how do I phrase this without it sounding like... I don't want it to sound like I just swap from like sponsor to sponsor, but I don't really have like a loyalty when it comes to brands. I'm always just like, just because something has been good to me does not mean there can't be something better. Which is why I was like, I had no problem shifting from like Corsair to, I tried Biodynamic, and then I tried the Odysseys, and I was like, wow, the Odysseys are just the best by far. I'm like, I don't care if like, oh, this one like headset, this one mouse, this one whatever have been like really good to me. I'm always open to the possibility that there is better ones, and I will try other ones. Also, with Logitech, there is the current issue that we were investigating that potentially having Logitech G Hub could get you banned. I did talk to one of my... He's now a former UB rep. He doesn't work at UB anymore. And he said about the whole Logitech G Hub thing, and he's like, it's possible, but I wouldn't like say anything about it like, you know, guaranteed being an issue. I realized I was staring at Sunsa's head, but as soon as I flicked down, they sprinted in. Not gonna lie, I thought I downed him with that first shot. Pushed in. He's in. Oh, that actually could have been really bad if I just didn't kill him with that. That was my last shot that killed him. So I have 14 kills. God damn. What's with the G-Hub thing? So there's obviously going to be more to it, but from what I've been able to deduce, there have been a lot of false bans, allegedly false bans, I guess I should say, because of Logitech G Hub, where it detects it as a cheater program. Because there is currently, with Logitech G Hub, you can download scripts for your mouse that give it 0 recoil, and that's become a very common cheat. So I would assume that in their efforts to combat that, that it is flagging accounts that are using Logitech G Hub even if they don't have the scripts installed. Now, we're also taking the word of all of the individuals who like reported themselves, and they very much could have been cheating and we had no idea. But looking at their accounts and looking at their stats, most of them having like negative KDs or low KDs, I'm like, it doesn't really make sense that this person would be cheating and then get banned for scripts when they have bad KDs. You know? Thoughts on the Arctic Nova 5X? I've never tried those headsets, so I have zero clue. Yeah, I don't think they're actually banning everyone who has Logitech G Hub. There has to be some other consistency. My guess is that if you download like different software for different like Logitech components, that could flag it. The one person that gave us the most information said that they have a racing wheel, and that's what they use Logitech G Hub for. So it's possible that it was like that software, whatever thing they had, might have gotten flagged, even if it's not cheating. But obviously, you can even just look at chat now. A lot of people are like, well, I never got banned. It's not a consistent thing. It's not like you have it, you get banned type thing, but it's definitely like just some people who are getting banned have it. Or everyone who I keep talking to who keeps getting banned has it. Fuck, I'm whiffed. It doesn't help that, I think it was Sam said that he saw something. Oh my god. He saw something about how the files in G-Hub are getting flagged as cheater because it's very similar to an actual cheating program. But I don't know if that was just like a community thing that they found. I don't know. Could not tell you. One sec, let me focus up and die here real quick. Bro, I've done so much damage to Doc and Mozzie. Getting healed. I can't tell if Flores is fully in or not. Flores, didn't swing, I'm assuming. Nope. I could have probably shot the C4, but I assume he was holding the rotate instead. That's unfortunate. I can't even imagine how much damage I must have done to Mozzie and Doc. They probably each took like 300 damage in bullets. Describing what I have to the T gulp. Yeah. Because like normally I wouldn't really believe it when people are like, I got false banned and blah blah blah, but like I'm looking at a lot of these accounts. The video is going to come out on Sunday, which by the way, side thing, I feel a little bit bad about it because I think it's going to be a bit too much, but I have a cheater video for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm like 3 cheater videos in a row is a lot. But yeah, so we review it. I'm gonna actually edit and upload it right now after stream because I think I'm gonna end stream here. And I'm gonna like explain what we found. But the basic summary was that like the main person who reported it actually had a pop-up from BattleEye saying disallowed program, and we don't know for sure if it's 100% Logitech, but they were kind of explaining what happened, and then everyone else who reported that they got a false ban, we asked if they had Logitech G Hub, and they all said yes. So there's some correlation there. We don't know for sure, though. It's always the possibility, though, that someone, like, maybe they just downloaded a lighting thing on G Hub, and then that got flagged as a cheat, even though it's not, and then they got banned because of that, you know? It's possible. Yeah, cheating is incredibly bad this season, Arzal. It's like, I think it's worse this season than it was in New Blood. I don't know if anyone else would agree with me on that. New Blood was horrible, like horrendous, but I think this season might be worse. But I mean, I guess I even got to a point where I couldn't play ranked at all in New Blood, whereas this I'm still like, I'm willing to play a little bit. Maybe it's not as bad, but it's still bad. Well, people aren't just using the G Hub as the false ban excuse. I mean, Cross, if you looked at the accounts I looked at, there's zero reason from just stats that they should be banned. Like, one of them had a 0.8 KD consistently for multiple seasons and got banned. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, chat. I'm gonna head out. A little bit of a shorter stream today. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think the current plan is I'm either gonna take Monday and Wednesday off next week, or I'm only gonna take Wednesday off. Maybe both. Or wait, no. Sorry, I might take Monday and Tuesday off, or I might just take Tuesday off, because I have an appointment on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, and I think I have to go early. I might just not stream Tuesday. So maybe I'll stream Monday instead and then take Tuesday off. We'll see. Really bad player has more of a reason to macro. No, still with a bad stats. Well, the last thing I'll say before I go is we can look at their last few matches before they got banned, and again, stats weren't anything crazy. So if someone did have bad stats and started cheating, it should be noticeable just on stats alone. They shouldn't be going negative after they download cheats. So, anyways, that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye.